Greetings, 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 and welcome back to Monday Fire. You with your girl Nikki, also known as the Rev, and today I have some exciting news. I'm collabing with my very own Desi or Des.
Hi.
Tell the people, hi, girl. So today we are going to talk about something that is really near and dear to both of our hearts. We understand the meaning, the definition, in the word of endurance, because definitely we've been putting in the work, and this one right here has definitely been putting in the work and enduring and doing all the things, because in the right season, you will reap that harvest, because graduation is coming. Putting in the work, getting ready to graduate high school and transition into college.
Can't wait.
Can't wait. Have you seen this favor on you? Have you been reaping what you've been sowing?
Yeah.
Yes, 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 yes. So we have Galatians 6:9, and Destiny's going to be reading that scripture, and it's coming from the New Living Translation. Can you help us with that passage, Des?
It says, "So let's not get tired of doing what is good, and just the right time we will reap a harvest of blessing if we don't give up.
And what's our tagline?
Your faithfulness is an investment, and God never defaults."
That's right. So let's not get tired of doing what is good. That is so important when we think about endurance, because sometimes we get tired, we are just overwhelmed with things, and sometimes we just want to throw in the towel and give up. But the scripture reminds us that we cannot afford to give up, because if we stay the course, we will reap the harvest. So Paul writes these words to the church in Galatia, not from a place of comfort, but from the reality of fatigue, resistance, and discouragement. The believers were doing good. They were serving, they were giving, they were loving, they were standing for truth. But the pressure was real. The opposition was heavy, and the results felt slow. So Paul says, what, Destiny?
Let's not grow weary.
Not because weariness isn't real, but because weariness is not permission to what?
Quit.
All right. So in the original language, grow weary means to lose heart, to relax one's grip, to abandon the effort because the cost feels too high. But Paul is warning them and us that doing good can become exhausting when you don't see the immediate results. But then comes the promise. And what's that promise?
At just the right time,
Not your time, not my time, but whose time?
God's appointed time.
And see, this is agriculture language, y'all, that you have to put in the work. That the blessings, the benefits of the things don't just come. You gotta do the work. Paul is reminding them of a kingdom principle. You don't reap the moment you sow. You reap after you stay consistent. So I'm excited and elated not only for my baby, but even for one of my friends, TK. She is getting ready to retire. She put in the good work, and now she gets to reap the harvest. See, faithfulness is an investment, it's not a gamble. You see, every act of obedience is seed. Every time you encourage someone is seed. Every time you show up when it would be easier to sit down, that seed. In every prayer, every sacrifice, every moment of your integrity is seed. And so I just want to take a moment just to thank my girl TK for putting in the work. You put the work in for your career, and you getting ready to retire, but I thank God for you for putting the work in, the sacrifice that you have bestowed upon me. I am half the leader, half the woman that I am today, because you decided to put some wisdom and some seed in me. And so I'm thankful that God continues to sow. And here's the part that we often miss.
Paul does not promise a harvest to everyone, only to those who do not give up.
So that's me. I'm looking at you to say, hey, buddy, I know you are enduring the end of high school. Don't you dare give up. The harvest is conditional if we don't give up. Family, this teaches us that doing good doesn't always feel good, obedience doesn't always get applause, and faithfulness doesn't always come with instant reward. But God sees what?
What others overlook, and he honors what you do in secret.
So some of you are tired right now because you've been sowing into people, building others, equipping others, mentoring others, serving others, and it feels like you're pouring out with nothing coming back. But hear us clearly when we say,
Your harvest is not late, it's loading.
and the beauty of God's economy is this: you reap
On this side of heaven, peace, growth, favor, and strength. And you reap in heaven reward, legacy, and eternal impact. Paul is reminding us that endurance is not passive waiting. It is active faith.
So don't quit on the field when the crop is already growing underground. Don't abandon the process because the payoff hasn't shown yet. And don't confuse silence with absence because God is working. You might not see his hand, but you better be sure he's always working. So Des, tell us what our application is for this week.
Keep doing good even when it feels unseen. Stay faithful even when it feels slow. And trust that God's timing is perfect, not postponed.
And here's our declaration:
I
I
will
will not
not
grow
grow weary.
weary.
My
My
obedience
obedience
is
is
seed.
seed.
My
My
faithfulness
faithfulness
is
is
an
an
investment.
investment.
And
And at
at
the
the right
right
time,
time, I
I
will
will
reap
because
because
God
God
keeps
keeps
his
his
word.
word. Family, stay planted, stay faithful, stay encouraged, and stay on fire. You with your girl Nikki, also known as the Rev, with my collab.
Destiny
So go ahead and like, share,
and comment.
and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss your Monday fire. We'll see you real soon.